Hurry him back to Lobotomy Corporation. So, day 49, the day where everything is going to go horribly wrong. Then again, I said that about day 46, 47, 48. But yeah, we now have presumably Hokma and Binah to deal with. And the main problem with that is they kind of work together real well to screw us over, because the Arbiter isn't too bad if you can pause. Hokma prevents pausing. See where the problem lies? Yeah. We're never gonna get to Meltdown level 10. We're gonna have to suppress the Arbiter. And hopefully we don't lose too many people in the project. I'm gonna expect like a ton of restarts, and I'm also probably gonna be expecting to do most of this off camera. I'll give it a few shots, but if it goes wrong, I'll probably do it off camera, put on my classic music, which really gets me into the zone. No, but not having to focus on that could really help me here. Anyway, it's a bit too soon. For all we know, it's all gonna go well, but Hokma was a problem. Mostly because we had to go to Meltdown 10, dealing with midnight, things speeding up and such. Another thing I've noticed is that, for all we know, he might start speeding up the game right from the get-go. We saw it when we were doing these three. Chesed, or Cheese, whatever you want to call them, immediately target 2 damage types. When we did the suppression, you only targeted 1 at the start, so... Anyway, yeah. Here comes chaos. So the first thing we have to do is hit space. Okay. So no pausing, just checking, you know. I'm also gonna check that once Binah shows up, because when the red mist showed up, Cheese didn't do anything. He turned off his stuff. So maybe we can get the same thing going here, but I'm fairly doubtful on that. Anyway. I'm gonna send these through. Oh yeah, we got some new things too, don't we? We got... What the frack is that? Okay. And... Ball is awesome. I know about this guy. I don't know what the good work order from is, but I know you have to send in a bald guy, and I think we have one of those in here. Yeah, Vex is bald. Anyway, business as usual. We're gonna send in 2 people to do this thing. I don't care about that stuff. I'm gonna leave it. It's an itchy, so it can cause problems. So you... That didn't take long. Who's panicking? It doesn't say. Cyberboy is panicking. And there's your lot. Cyberboy is here, right? You're white, you're white, you're red. So you leave, you 2 just go for that. No, don't run. Dang it, don't run, I said. If she makes it to another department, we're gonna have some problems. But what is she trying to do? And I've lost her. No, seriously, what are you trying to do? You're just running around like a chicken without a head. You're going into the medic department. You really don't want to be... No, you kind of want to... You're gonna try to release an abnormality? How about no? Okay, how about yes then? Alright, well that's another restart. I'm gonna have to get back into the mine. What does she do anyway? You mentioned something about spores, but... Alright. Well, we're like 5 minutes into the video and we had to reset twice. So I'm just gonna casually... That's my keyboard being shoved aside. Still need access to my arrow keys. Alright, so... First of all, you guys are going back into the machine. Except for you. Let's send somebody to do instinct work. Might as well be you. So did I assign this stuff to people? I didn't start a run, so I forgot to do that. Oh my god. Ah. I did it on the end of the last episode, but I didn't start a run then, so I'm pretty sure the stuff isn't saved. Talk about a lackluster start. Sorry lads. Chaos is gonna have to wait a little bit longer. Let me just check a few guys. I should know it. No rarity 2 is fine. Let's check the ego lists. Yeah, we still have some stuff we need to assign. Okay. People who are carrying HE here. We're probably gonna look at these. That's a Goldilocks, White Weasel, and Twitch units. There you go. We'll give Eric something too. He's in here somewhere. Eric 96. There it is. You can take the other green STEM suit. And then somebody running around in the teens. Yes. No. Hio 31. You. Since you already have a WoW weapon, you may as well get a suit to match. We still have suits, we do. Okay. Any WoW weaponries left? Yeah. Anybody carrying black? Yeah, Tizia's rifles. I think I'm gonna give Cyberboy and Calvin those. Him and Cyberboy. I thought, yeah. And now we can finally begin. You can stay here. We'll send these guys up again. Keep them far away from the tree as possible. If I'm not mistaken, Hokma usually only started speeding up the game once we reached meltdown 7. Meaning with a bit of luck we shouldn't have to worry about that. try instinct on you because you're an animal. Seem to usually work well that way. Alright, so what can we find out? Whether or not it's a good work order and the damage type. Not that the damage type is going to be that important. So you don't spend their entire life providing food for the queen. Sorry that I can't speak this up, but it deals red damage. Complete by the work of its drones, such will be the beginning of their kingdom. That's a little bit presumptuous. Okay, so you're a wow. Are you guys up here already? Yeah. Okay, let's do this quickly. They won't be getting too many more buffs from this thing, but whatever they get is still going to be handy. I'm also not going to take too many chances on getting a no on this one. Again, the boosts are going to be minimal anyway. But handy regardless. Pretty sure the worst part is once again going to be just getting to this, to the point where Binah shows up. We got lucky on the 48 because she's always boosted the same damage types and they were the ones I cared least. Yeah, we're gonna have to do that one again. Is anybody getting grabbed by tree? No, but next one somebody will. Okay. Yeah, I don't want you running around like that now, do we? Especially if we can turn those minuses into pluses. See? Much better. No. Okay, so we know instinct is acceptable. Let's check insight. Looks like we want to do inside, actually. Yeah. Alright. Another round of insight, please. So training up means checking. Oh yeah, I should probably work on you as well. Right? Power doesn't matter much, and I kind of want to see what this thing is all about. I don't know who this. Well, I don't know what work to do, but I do know who to send. And yeah, it needs to be a bald guy. I don't know if he could do it, because I mean he's bald at the top, but he does have some pretty sick hair on the side there, but I don't know. Right. Work. I guess this is all going to be rather boring, but that means you can skip it. See who you are. Queen Bee. Alright. We've got a name. I believe Vex starts to feel that hair is just a burden, which is why he doesn't have any. At least not on his head. Bald people look professional even if they are just doing trivial things. You still have your silky hair. Stop talking about his pubes. That is a really low amount of PE boxes. Good grief. If you ever don't want to reach your quota, this is how you do it. Keep calm and go. Okay. 10% chance for that ego gift, though. Is it a good one? Success rate +2, work speed +2. Not really. I should keep Baldy around to just churn out all of his stuff. Where is he? Did he make it back already? No, no, no. Oh, God. You're coming down here. That's probably shorter. Alright, so at this point it's just do work, which means I'll see you when I get to the first ordeal. Or unless I hit space again. Alright, so we're ready to do a dom. So far everything is alright. Let's first story time. Because you're bald. This thing just looks like casual Friday at the Lobotomy Corporation, I guess. And you just get a gun. Because why not? It deals white damage though. Alright. Warning, you've taken bald mental damage. If this article is read by a non-bald individual, they have the privilege of getting bald. If you want to stop this from happening, you must be signed to work with this abnormality. If I have more than 10 strands of hair on the pillow in the morning, it's recommended to read this article 3 or more times. What? Anyway, Bill had an amazing dream today. What kind of dream? Did you win a lottery or something? Everyone here was bald. James, you, and everyone else in this facility. Maybe everyone outside of this facility. I think you've been stressed a lot recently. Why don't you take counseling? Player Bill was sacrificed to the singing machine that day. That's Theresia, isn't it? Maybe? It says sacrifice there, so maybe not. Many please mourn for him. Right after the incident, abnormality Bald is Awesome has appeared, which we all cherish memories of Bald Bill. If a person is contacted by this abnormality for 1 hour, they talk or write about how being bald is good. Eventually they make themselves bald. For bald, you can save time because you don't have to wash and dry your hair anymore. There you go. If a bald person is assigned this abnormality, it will not show any reaction. You don't have to worry about balding if you are bald. Well, there you go. On the other hand, if a hairy employee is assigned to this abnormality, they will start shaving their own hair. Bald people can reflect light on their smooth head, blind opponents. Isn't it amazing? No. This abnormality's final goal is to make... Okay, first of all, now that I said no, I don't mean bald is bad. I just mean it's just not for me. His final goal is to make every single human being sort of bald. You don't need light bulbs if there are a lot of bald people because lights reflect on their heads. You can save electricity bill. Yeah, but you still need light to be reflected off something. It's not like people who are bald emit light in the dark. Fair please are not assigned to this abnormality regularly, its mood status will decrease. Do you know that nobles in middle-aged Europe were all bald? No, I don't think they were. They changed their wig every day. If you look at it that way. Then again, if they were proud to be bald, they wouldn't be wearing wigs now, would they? We had some new rules to the company code of behavior. Employees F. Curse. Among our co-workers for being bald will be permanently banned from using a lounge and joining company debate club. Why don't bald Barbies exist? Gourmet club Lovely Octopus and Environmental club we are worried about decreasing numbers of bald eagle. The ban will be lifted if the employee's number of hair strand goes below 1. And remember employee TH who is taking anti-balding medicine next to me right now. What the frick was that all about? Then we have you. I haven't unlocked anything on you yet. I think I got enough. Cliff counter of 1, but it doesn't escape. Because it was normal, cliff counter was reduced to the normal probability. Brooks was bad, yeah, whatever. Cliff counter reached 0. Queen Bee emitted red spores all over the department. Upon observing the abnormality, it has been confirmed that spores attached to an employee for a certain amount of time inflicts red damage to its victim. In addition, the spore eroded employee was significantly slower to move, and reduced HP could not be cured by a regenerator and bullets. Okay. Ooh, that's a cool looking thing. Courtney's HP has been depleted. A giant drone burst out of Courtney's body. Drones attack the employees nearby. From the corpse of the employees attacked by drones, more drones emerged. So don't get anybody killed by you and we can prevent a bee apocalypse. Okay, story time. So that thing looks super cool. Anyway. Melly assumes the form of a monstrous hybrid of a queen bee and beehive. The exposed cross-sections reveal dark red particles that look like sliced meat. Its face is fairly distorted. There are wings, but does not function as a wing. One of the eyes is relatively intact, and its pupil moves to scan intruders. And Melody always stands still, so it is assumed it does not move. When certain requirements are fulfilled, it spreads spores around it. It will generate billions of spores in a 20-meter radius. The existence of life forms in the vicinity seems to be one of the key requirements. No immediate change was found from employees who inhaled spores, and several tests failed to detect any notable symptoms. Afterwards, the employee who inhaled the spores suffered severe pain in the occipital lobe and abdomen. Sometime after, the employee's head detached from the body and a drone abnormality came out of it. Okay. It has been confirmed that spores carry drone eggs and they hatch inside a living host. Based on the findings from the autopsy of an employee killed by the abnormality, we believe that the larva preys on anything from blood, organs, or fat and moves freely around the body. When it becomes too large to move, it creates a cocoon near the intestines. The hosts feel extreme hunger at this stage, eating more than usual. The cocoon moves upwards as it grows, finally damaging the artery and thyroid with its jaws that severs its host's head from the body. It will come out of the body, expanding the severed part of the host. Counseling log. Talked about a tickling sensation at the neck for some time. Also saw Blank taking several digestives. Would have thought that would be such a serious issue. Never knew I would be the one to witness that horrible moment. We were just chatting, but then Blank stopped talking. He was scratching his neck. His neck was so red that I was worried he might have an infection or something. He started to twist his neck in a strange direction. It was when I realized the severity of the situation. He could not have been twisting his neck that way on his own. It looked like someone was forcefully twisting his neck. I heard the sound of something tearing. The noise you might hear when shredding paper. His head just popped off. Fell on the ground with a damn plop. And something came out of his neck, like a butterfly coming out of its cocoons. Wings, a yellow body, teeth, and something I never want to see again. A monster. Well, have fun working at Lobotomy Corporation, where pretty much everything's a monster. It had no eyes, but it seemed to be aware of me. But it didn't want to attack me. It picked up the head and started for the containment facility like a drone carrying honey. Sometimes I can still hear sounds of its jaws moving, its wings fluttering. Thought to be drone, thought to be a member of the same species as Queen Bee. Its form is very different from the Queen except for its color. It has 8 legs and has limited flying capabilities that allow it to hover approximately 1 meter above the ground. The head, thorax, and abdomen can be easily distinguished. Unlike its queen, doesn't have eyes or antennas, something resembling intestines dragged behind at the end of its tail. They only show 2 behaviors. They either provide nutrients to the queen or focus on increasing their numbers. When encountering an employee, it attacks the head with its jaw, smashing it and inserting a larva into the victim. Fun! Anyway, we're about to do dawn, so let's get that done. We'll use the rabbit squad to find out where the fixer is as soon as possible. Again, we can't pause, so... Did I put here? That off. So now we got 2 queens. Queen of Hatred and Queen Bee. They'll get along just fine. Having tea parties and all that cool stuff. And he's here. Who is it? Red Fixer. I'll go get him. We usually send out Black for that. Let me head back. May as well send you to go help. fixer down. And nobody died. Cool. Alright, guess I'll see you at noon. I think Red Mist showed up at Meltdown 5. If the fixers show up then, we're gonna have a bit of a problem. Again, I could use the rabbit team to deal with a fixer. That's gonna be a problem anyway. You can't leave Binah alone until we deal with the fixers. Ugh, we'll see how it goes, right? See you in a bit. Okay, so I think the Arbiter might show up now, so we got our strike team poised to go. Basically consisting of most people who have Alaf Repner, so there's... I'll pause to show you all of them, but yeah, I can't. If he doesn't show up, we are going to have issues. Because we'll probably get noon after this, and if he spawns alongside the two fixers... Yeah. Not good. Either way, I don't expect things to go well, or at least bad enough that I'm willing to give it a shot. But we'll see how we go. How we do. I do hope he shows up now. I'll try to speed up time, see if that works. If that works, we may be lucky to be able to pause. If we can pause, this is going to be a breeze. Ish. I've done it once before at that point, so. Okay, the Arbiter's here. Where's the meltdowns? Bunker. Go. Wait, what? He already took a shot at people? That's rude. Instinct. Ren. Instinct. Patrick. I can't speed up time. Okay. That's a regular meltdown. We'll leave it be. Instinct. Eric. Insight. Surpace. Whatever. Flux. Instinct. Not R30. Raven. Inside. Slow. We're not gonna get them all. It's impossible to get them all. Dude, it's just impossible to get them all. Where is the Arbiter? Well, they can duke it out. Okay, so if it's impossible to get though, what the hell is... Where's the Arbiter? He's up there? He didn't fool around, did he? Okay, so I'm just gonna have to be like, no wait, that's not him. I don't even know where the guy is. How, what? He made it up there already? How the hell did he get past everyone? Okay, so... Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this off camera. Oh, and there goes Tree killing everyone. Okay. I'm gonna have to be way quicker about this. I've got some ideas, but I'm gonna try them off camera. So I'm gonna need full concentration on this. Now he's up here. Is he teleporting around? How strong are your regular attacks? Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this. I hate to say it, but yeah, you guys are not gonna be seeing too much of this. But hey, at least you got to see some chaos, so... I'll see you guys in a flash, hopefully with the Arbiter dead and not too many people dead. And for me, it's probably gonna take a week or two. I'm gonna be racking my head on this, some tunes, some classical music. Alright. Can I pause? No, well, yeah, but people die, so... Maybe that's something I can chase after. Yeah, we pause, but at least we'll be able to deal with the meltdowns. I'm gonna try that as my first tactic and see how it goes. Alright, see you in a bit.